Luke
Episode
Luke
Yep.
told me that at the start of the podcast he had a banging topic he really wanted to talk about. So Luke, take it away.
Yep.
I mean, he said it better than I could. So
Since this is kind of the first episode of this little gaggle we're doing, let's welcome everyone to Camp Boys, and I'm your counselor today, Mr. Joseph, and today I have a couple cool icebreakers here for me for camp
Oh wow.
camp
damn.
counselors
That's
to
awesome.
ask to the camp
Incredible.
the new kids.
You know that's pretty cool. It's pretty
So,
cool.
all the
icebreakers
counselors
and
out there.
such.
We need a nice icebreaker to break the tension because boy do I know this is some tension in this room. So campers,
Oh yeah. My God.
let's go down the list as it's read. What is something people don't know about you?
I'll let Luke start on this one.
Something people don't know about me is that I'm white. I know that may come as a shock, but
Wow.
that's
So
one of my that's something people don't really know about me.
So
I'd also say another thing that I did that people don't know about me is I have pooped my pants before, and that's not a joke. Just like not
as a child.
not when I was a baby. No, like
Wow.
like while I was older. So
Elaborate.
I was really deathly sick. I had a stomach bug,
That doesn't count. That
and I
doesn't
fell
count.
asleep, and I just couldn't control myself.
Damn, that's kind of heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't count that.
Yeah.
If you're sick,
It was brutal.
I don't count it.
Yeah. if
Oh,
you're
I
sick,
ca- I count it. It was. I've never
It was
felt
too real.
more. I've never felt more just out of my element than being a grown man having just poop in my pants and having to deal with it.
Old are you? How old are you in this?
I was
Sorry.
maybe like 14 years old.
That's not an
Damn.
adult.
Not
Fuck
even
outta
that
here.
long ago.
Yeah, that's not. That's
Not even that long ago. You
Alright,
kids
should I-
make me
should I-
sick.
Should I take the next one?
Yeah, Jackson, what's
It
something
was
interesting?
truly insane.
My dad is an old Disney actor. He used to be on a
Yo.
Disney Channel show.
What fucking
That's
Disney Channel
awesome.
show?
Yeah, my dad. Do you guys know what Dog with the Blog is? Like the show?
No fucking way.
No way.
My dad is the dad on that show. Straight up.
You're fucking with me.
No.
His name's
y-
Regan Burns. And if you look him up, and if you type in Regan Burns kids, you can
That's
find
your
a million pictures
dad?
of me. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Isn't that weird?
No way.
Straight up.
That's your
I
dad.
did that.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll drop
You
the
guys look alike.
No
Oh my
fucking
god.
way.
After I say it, you can kind of recognize it, but like, hold on, let me find a good. Let me find a recent pic.
That makes total sense. Oh my god. The first image on
No
Google with his
fucking
family is
way.
with you in it. Oh my god.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that. I don't think I've ever said that on my channel too. So this is like breaking news here.
This is groundbreaking stuff. Oh my
Holy
god.
Holy shit, that's actually your fucking dad.
Yeah. There you have it.
What the fuck? You're just gonna subtly drop that on us?
Well, that
I'm just
beats
gonna- I'm
mine.
just dropping-
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just dropping bombs right now.
What the fuck?
Dude.
My god.
But yeah, that's my fun fact for today. That's
Okay,
the
we're not
takeaway.
we're not leaving it at that. Please elaborate. How the fuck did this happen?
My dad's been an actor for like a really long time. Yeah, I remember we were waiting for a call. We were like at my grandparents' house and we were waiting for a call back for a commercial he was doing. And he finally got a call and it was for Dog with the Blog. And we're like, oh shit, he's on Disney Channel and shit. And then I went to the set all the time. Like we were good friends. Me and my sister would hang out with the kids all the time because they were like super chill. And the dogs were like super nice too. It was really fun actually.
The dogs were cool.
Did the
dog?
dog in fact have a blog?
Was he
The
talking?
dog did in fact have a blog.
Was there any CGI
Yeah.
involved?
Oh no. No.
This was a documentary
Wow.
essentially.
Would Disney lie to us like that?
I don't know. I mean, probably not.
That's
Surprisingly
insane.
enough, I get that question, like, can the dog actually talk more often than I get any other question ever. That's like the number one thing people always ask me.
You have
But
thrown
yeah,
me
it
for
was
a
hype.
loop.
Does a
Holy
dog
fucking
talk?
Shit.
And we got like free Disney tickets for like every year he was on, we got like 8 free tickets per year, and then like 1 tour guide. So we do like one big trip, and we'd be like cutting through lines and shit. It was like super sick.
The parks
That's pretty
and shit.
sick.
Yeah. It was an experience and a half.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
No fucking way.
Jake looks a little
Dude,
dumbfounded right now.
I watched that when I was a kid. That was your
I
fucking
know,
dad.
dude, I know. It was really weird seeing him on TV too and being
Holy
like,
shit.
"Yo."
I
Or
feel
sometimes
bad
sometimes
about I feel bad for every bad thing I've said about that show now.
Oh, don't. It was terrible, dude. It was
Holy
not like it's
fuck.
not like we're talking about like Breaking Bad here. We're talking about the Talking Dog blog show on Disney.
Why don't you
Yeah.
open with this when you meet new people? Like, hey, what's up? I'm Jackson Burns. My dad was on Dog with a Blog. Like,
Well, the funny thing is, like, it was cool for like a year, and then afterwards, it's like, dude, my dad's on the Disney Channel. And they're like, yo, no way. And then everyone's like, I don't know, because the thing is too, you have to realize that like for like a long period of time, because it was on for 3 years, like a 3-year span, it was like you can't like going in public and being around kids was like kind of a nightmare because it's like people want to take pictures and stuff and are asking
Yeah.
questions.
I believe
So,
it.
but it was really cool though, actually, for like a long time. And it's,
I feel like
Like,
that would like I don't know, just from what I've heard with like people like that, especially if you're on fucking Disney Channel, I could not imagine being like every time you're in a grocery store and your dad's like, man, I'm the guy from
is that what his dad sounds like?
Dog with the
Meh.
Blog.
Meh.
Let's I gotta take a picture with you now.
Meh,
Like,
I'm Regan Burns.
that must have been like,
right, yeah.
That's
man, I'm
fucking-
your dad. I am Jackson
I still
Burns'
think-
dad, man.
yeah. Devastatingly
fucking-
affects. I'll never be the same again. Pretty
That's
much.
fucking
So,
incredible.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was my.
his life has been changed forever.
Well, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to top this.
I want to know. I want to know your fun fact.
Fuck, my dad.
What's
was
your
not
fun fact?
A fun fact about me is for a two and a half period of my life, I was training to be a professional wrestler.
That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I
But it's not Disney Channel
I have,
flow
super
shit.
Respect. Disney Channel flow shit.
God,
They're all better
I have,
than
like, mad
mine.
respect for
I don't have
that.
anything interesting.
Luke shit himself.
Luke shit himself.
It's kind of pog, bro.
Honestly, that is pretty pog. I'm not gonna lie.
That's pretty much the only other big interesting thing. I was trained to be a pro wrestler back in the day, a little bit before good old coronavirus said, I'm about to head out. And then my training school said,
Before-
nope. And then they just
Okay.
shut down. Yep.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well,
Dude, that's still fucking wild. The rest of this podcast, I'm going to have just in my brain just, fuck, man.
I know it's weird, and like it's weird when like people that I know for like a long time just find out too, and I'm like, dude, you didn't know that? Like come on.
there are
Well, you're
pictures of me online with them.
Yeah,
like-
Yeah.
you're in California. Is that like a normal thing? Like you go to Californian school, so like are a lot of kids' dads or family members like in movies or something? Like I go to the same school that his dad was fucking
Sometimes.
Walter White in Breaking Bad.
Like I have friends where it's like their parents are like actors from like commercials and shit, and like I've met a lot of like Disney Channel people just from like because we used to do like premieres and stuff where like they want the Disney people to appear at like premieres for like movies and stuff. Like I remember, Sky Jackson, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse. I had coffee with her we both had coffee together for the very first time at the Muppets Most Wanted premiere.
Oh
This
wow.
is like it's like a fever dream type shit. But yeah, that was super weird. And now she's canceling children on Twitter. So
Oh my god, that
Doxing
is the
them.
same person. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
doxing
yeah,
kids.
yeah. So
Also-
there's that.
That's fucking.
What a
Are
great
we-
person.
Are we going to ignore what happened to Jackson's camera for that like 30-second period?
Did it just
Yeah,
do it
yeah,
again?
we're just
Okay.
gonna ignore it. Oh, it's been doing it this whole time.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Just-
dude. Oh
but
my
it's
God,
like
this is,
it's not. It's
fun,
cool
man.
glitching though. It's like cool.
Dude, you just call it like a trippy edit and then like throw it
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
somewhere.
sure. I'm a good editor, guys,
Yeah,
I promise.
yeah.
Marge Simpson. Okay. Damn. It sucks that you know someone that cancels kids, but next camp
Yeah.
counselor question. Ooh. What is your favorite
And-
t-shirt and why?
Ooh.
My favorite T-shirt.
Favorite t-shirt.
Oh,
I
t-shirt
have
or
t-
t-shirt?
T-shirt.
I
Like
have two favorite T-shirts. I have one that I just got and one that I've had for a really long time, but I just started recently wearing it a lot.
elaborate.
The first one is one I got recently. It is a white T-shirt that says "Icon" on it, and it has like rainbow like streaks under it, so it sort of looks like a Jaden Smith shirt, but it's not a Jaden Smith shirt.
It's not a
It's
Jaden
like
Smith
from
shirt.
Walmart. but it looks really nice. And then the second one is a Napoleon Dynamite T-shirt with a Polaroid
hard.
photo of Uncle Rico on it, and it says like "World's Best Uncle" or something like that.
You're a simple
Dude,
man,
that
Luke
movie goes
man.
So hard.
You're
I'm a simple man. Those are my favorite shirts.
Favorite shirt. Okay.
It's kind of
Well,
power.
right now, I do like this shirt quite a bit. I'm currently wearing my. I'll zoom back. My Death Grip shirt. You gotta love it.
Yo,
Yo, my
Fresh Death
man.
Grips merch. I got that
That's
one. I
nuts.
also just got my my JPEG Mafia what do you call it? The Don't Tread on Me flag that says "You Think You Know Me" on it.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
that one. That was.
oh, that's sick.
It's pretty cool. I also have another one on the way, like the bald one that he made that has his
Dang.
face on it and shit. But like that's
Oh.
on double back order, so
Yeah.
God knows when that's coming.
One of my here hand. Stall. I'm gonna grab my favorite shirt real quick.
Oh,
All right.
oh shit!
So Jackson, what's up, man?
It's just me and you now, dude.
It is.
Fuck. How are we gonna hold this on our own, dude?
I don't know. That's what I've been thinking for the past 10 seconds.
Dude,
Crazy
I
world,
think-
all right?
I think you should probably shit yourself again. I think that's the only way
Maybe. I think that's the only way that people will like keep watching is if I just
if you just straight up
like
drop one.
aggressively
just
shit
realized
myself.
my
Oh,
favorite
he's
shirt
back.
is in the
Hey.
wash.
Oh, thank God.
I just realized my
Okay.
favorite
What's
shirt's
up?
in the wash, but this is a close second. You got this little banana cabana type beat going on.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Dude, I'm a big
That'd be
I'm a
pretty
big
cool.
proponent of just simple pocket designs and something on the
little
back.
thing on the left boob.
Kobe.
And you're good.
Yuppers.
Classic left boob.
It's you can't
Yeah.
go wrong with the left boob, right?
It's a left
This
boob.
is true.
Never go wrong.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Definitely true.
I'm a big proponent of making my own shirts, and I always go with the left boob design.
I went through like a phase where I made my own shirts for like a year.
Same.
And I just stopped doing it. But I don't know why I stopped doing it. That's fun.
I think I'm still going
Every
through that
time,
phase.
every time I've like gone on that, there's like a ton of websites where you can like design your own shirts. Every single time I've done that, I always just end up making the most heinous shit. Like it's just no one would ever wear it. But I always think I'd be like, haha, it'd be pretty funny if I bought this, right?
Be epic if I wore
And then
this.
that's the end of it.
You got to go through it one day and just. That should be a thing we do one day where we just make merch, but it's like the most disgusting fucking looking T-shirt.
We
on
should
the
have
planet.
Luke make his fucking
I've-
endless paint designs and put them on T-shirts. Like
I,
Luke, if you
I
paint all of
post-
us, dude, if you
I
post
thought
all
about
of us,
that actually.
that'd be fucking.
Oh my
sick,
god!
honestly.
All three of us just sitting there with like a gross thumbs up. It was just awkward. Yeah, can you
That would go
imagine?
hard.
That'd be really
I
fucking
would-
funny, actually.
That'd
Travis Scott would
actually
have
be
nothing on
sort
that
of
merch.
cool.
It would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. Damn.
Definitely.
This
Oh
camp
yeah.
counseling work
Hey
is going
guys,
well.
what's up? Welcome back to the Good Enough podcast. I have our first topic here, like I was supposed to say. The first topic of discussion we should talk about is fast food chains and why they're overrated. I'll start. Chick-fil-A is not that good. I gotta be
Okay,
honest.
you did not just say that right now in front of me.
Yeah,
You did
it's really
just say
not that good.
Oh my
yeah,
god, bro.
I'm
Have you
fight.
I'm
had,
sorry.
have you had Chick-fil-A sauce though?
Yes, of course.
It's pretty fucking.
What do you think I am, a sinner?
It's pretty fucking
Like
good.
I thought you were a good
I-
Christian boy, Luke.
I
and now
have-
you're
all
talking
right.
about Chick-
All right. Well, listen to this. One, not only do they hate gay people. All right. Listen to this.
Okay,
not
that is
only
an
that.
aspect. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big
Some people
downside.
forget
I mean,
about
the
that.
food-
Forget
the
about
food's
that
good,
little
the food's
fact.
That's
good,
not
but-
very pog.
Not very.
Yeah, the
pog.
food's good, but I gotta be honest, like that's not a cool thing. But every time I've gone to Chick-fil-A, here's the thing: every time I go, I'm like, wow, this is some quality stuff. I've never had a bad meal at Chick-fil-A, never. The problem is, I've never had an amazing meal at Chick-fil-A. Every time I go, it is consistently good. It is never great. Like I've never been to Chick-fil-A and been like, gosh, I gotta have this 3 times a day, except for Sundays.
It's a weird
Okay, but tell me
complaint to
this.
have.
Tell me this. Is there a better fast food chicken restaurant?
I can't
Yes.
think of another fast food chicken restaurant.
Where?
I can name.
What?
I can name.
Don't
two,
you fucking dare say
actually.
Popeyes. Don't you fucking dare.
I
Then
swear
I'll
to God,
get
if I say
mad.
Popeyes, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah,
This
I'm
isn't gonna
not
be
saying
it.
Popeyes.
Okay,
It's
good.
because it's Cane's and Zaxby's.
Okay, Cane's is better.
Who the-
Cane's is definitely better.
See, you guys, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, I'm in like bumfuck nowhere, PA. I'm like, I've never eaten at any of these places.
Cane's is
Like
like
raisin Cane's before?
I've never even seen a Raising Cane.
Cane's is only in like
Okay.
specific spots in the East Coast. So like
Raisin
Jake, I don't.
Cane's
Yeah,
has the best Texas toast on the goddamn planet.
Texas
and
toast is like
That's
thick
true.
cut bread, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
really
I'm a
thick
big
cut
fan of
bread. They
Texas
got
toast.
really good Texas toast, and the chicken.
Mhm.
I'll give you that, Luke. That is a better chicken. I've never heard of
The
the other
thing,
place.
the
though.
thing about Canes, I wish they did. I wish that their like breading didn't fall off the moment you touched it. You know, like their breading.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's different out west, but like here, it's like you grab a piece of chicken, and half the time the breading is so thin it will just slide off immediately once you touch it. And I got to be honest, that's not very cool. But
That's
other
the
than that,
good
it's
shit,
great.
though.
Yeah, Raising Cane's. That's some A tier type shit right there.
I like KFC.
Just
I mean,
You're a KFC guy.
I wouldn't say that it's like
All right,
fucking
listen,
like god
all
tier.
right.
I'd say it's really good.
I'm from Kentucky, sadly, right?
Oh,
I'm
better
from
fried chicken,
Kentucky.
bro.
KFC sucks here. It is worse in Kentucky than it is in any other state. And
How
I
does
don't
that
know why that
work?
is. I don't know. I've been to the first KFC like plenty of times. It's down in Corbin, Kentucky. It's not only is it a racist town, but it's also just like not like the best place you want to have your first restaurant at, but it's whatever. That's where it is.
Touche.
But every time I
Coming-
go, it's a shit show because it is the place there is just disgusting. The only thing cool inside is they have like the
Nice.
old place
Nice.
unchanged of how it used to look like whenever you go to sit in and eat. And then they have like the statue of Colonel Sanders, like big tasty white ass on like a bench, and you can sit next to him, and it'd be really cool. But that's it. It's so lame. I think they've changed it now. I haven't been inside in a couple years, but they might have renovated it. So who knows?
I'm sorry to
Coming
interrupt,
from-
but Jesus Christ,
Yeah, go ahead.
Jackson, are you doing a filter or something? Like this is fucking insane.
Dude, what is going on? Okay, is
The-
the light changing?
The blacks
Ne-
are replaced with bright neon blue right now.
Wait, are you being straight
I am
up right
dead
now?
This
fucking
is
ass.
Iridescence album. cover.
Literally.
I'm keeping it at red and maybe. Okay, that's way too dark.
Dude.
We're going.
It'll
blue.
fix it.
There
It'll
we
fix
go.
itself
It does.
eventually.
This problem will fix
Jesus,
itself.
when you watch this back, my fucking lord.
Okay, here's the problem. I don't have a webcam. This is like my
Loser.
This is like my
Sorry.
default Mac fucking camera right now, so
Put a big L
You
on
just
that
need to
man's
get
forehead.
a Razer Kaio like I have.
Or just
Yeah,
a
I'm getting- I
camera
gotta
and
invest
plug
in this.
plug it in.
Yeah,
Works surprisingly well.
yeah.
it's
yeah.
awesome.
So, fight. What about chicken? Jackson, describe your chicken
Oh no, this is what I
experience.
was gonna say. Coming from someone who lives in California, I see every town in Kentucky as just like a racist town. Like I feel like
Kentucky.
no good news ever comes out. It's never like new equality.
And you're
news
not
from
wrong.
Kentucky, and it's just like
Equality.
like huge breakthrough in the LGBTQ community in Kentucky.
Kentucky and said racist thing.
Question
So,
mark?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Red pill?
the only two like towns that I would be like, yeah, these are like definitely the most accepting places in the state are Lexington and Louisville. I mean, what do you expect? But
Luke, if someone gave
Yeah.
me an unnamed map and said point to Kentucky, I could not do it.
I could not
Really?
either.
I probably could not do it. No,
I mean, I'm biased
couldn't
because I
either.
lived there
Yeah.
for like majority of my life,
I
but
couldn't
like
do it.
it's just like the weird shape. It looks sort of looks like a foot.
Oh wait, maybe I could.
Sort of looks like a foot, but not really. Sort of looks like a chicken wing, like
Looks
a
chicken
fried
wing.
chicken wing.
God, everything's coming back to Colonel Sanders with you guys. God damn.
Dude.
Yeah.
Love me some chicken,
Kentucky.
man.
All right, Jake, what's your hot take about fast food?
My hot
restaurants?
take with fast food restaurants. Let me think.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but Burger King is fucking gross.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
Burger
I
you.
King's
agree.
fucking
Burger King
disgusting.
is-
However, I will say this.
Absolutely.
Burger King, their fries are pretty good. I think their fries are acceptable.
They're okay. I used to be a
And-
huge proponent of Burger King. Like I was one of their biggest fanboys because I think it's because I was wearing like rose tinted glasses. Because my one friend, bless his heart, Filthy Frank, he still works at Burger King, and every day after school we'd do a bit where I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna text you, I'm like the double dribble supreme or something like that. Just come up with a really fucking stupid name, and then he's got to make a burger that he thinks sounds like that. Every day I get a free burger with like the weirdest shit on it. And
That's awesome.
I get free food and I just get like weird, awesome like stuff. But then after that, we stopped like doing the bit, and then I got like actual food from Burger King. I'm like, Okay, it was good free, but God, this tastes like diarrhea. It was not
Everything
good.
tastes better free.
Yeah.
Last night.
Amen,
speaking of
baby.
Filthy Frank- Speaking of Filthy Frank, last night my dad found out about Filthy Frank, and he was like, "Dude, what the fuck is going on right now?" Because
The
I
dad
made a
with dog
video.
with the
I made a video, and he was like, "Who's George Miller?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this guy. He used to do YouTube." He's like, "What's his YouTube channel called?" And then he was like watching the Weeaboo video, and I was just sitting
That's
there
a
like,
weird one to
"Oh my
start."
God."
That's like everyone's. That's like most people's first like legit
He
like.
picked that one,
Filthy
and then he
Frank
started
video,
watching
though.
like a pink guy compilation, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you're not gonna."
That's a
this is-
weird
you need
spot
turn
to
this
show your
off."
dad Filthy Frank the Weeaboo video. I can think of like 3 better ones.
I know, seriously, those are like not even his best videos. but
Vomit Cake.
Rest in peace,
Mhm.
dude. Vomit Cake is a
That's
just a masterpiece
one of the best
video
videos
right
on the
there.
internet, hands down, I
Sure.
have to say.
absolutely
It's true.
that and the Super Trash Bros.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Apparently there's a sequel
That's
to
a good
that.
one.
wrong with that.
There's a sequel to Super Trash Bros.
I know
There
Super
is?
Trash too.
Yeah, edited, just not released.
I never watched it.
It's not out. It's not released. Max,
It's not out.
Max Mofo has it
okay,
on a hard
I
drive.
get it. I get it.
And
It
he's
was
like,
never released.
nope, but it's done apparently. It's all done.
Dude, they got
Man.
come on, man.
I at that
Not
like
cool.
I think Joji like is separated far enough from Filthy Frank that people just found out that they were the same person like a year ago? Like
I know, and then everyone was like, cancel.
A few
cancel,
months ago,
cancel."
yeah, a few months ago, like K-pop stands, like the annoying ones were like,
fucking K-pop
"Man,
stars.
what the heck? This guy is a racist," and then they were
Annoying
like,
K-pop stands? You mean all of them? Got he.
"Yeah, got him."
Speaking of K-pop, did anybody see Mr. Beast's YouTube Rewind?
I did.
No, I didn't.
I watched
I
it.
got that transition.
Was
It
there
was-
there a scene in it where he was like K-pop?
Well, actually,
whatever.
He made Casey Neistat say
He
K-pop.
made Casey
again.
Neistat say
Oh,
it.
actually? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he was like, "You gotta
That's
say the thing."
incredible.
He's like, "I really don't want to." He's like,
Guys, Dream
That's
did not
actually quality.
give us what we wanted. He
And he
was
didn't do the
teasing
face
a
What the
face
heck?
reveal, but he didn't do the face reveal. What the fuck?
Gosh,
People-
if he did a face reveal, that would have been trending on Twitter for at least 3 days.
Oh, it's still
Like,
trending on
I'm not
Twitter
even
because he
It
didn't.
would have been everybody's profile picture for at
Yeah.
least a month.
Yes, every single person, like anything Dream does gets trending on Twitter. Like today, I just looked. # Dream Sharded is trending in the United States.
Actually, I
Yes.
is not. For
God.
I'm not even gonna ask, dude.
Imagine
I mean,
being
I
20
think it
years
speaks for
old.
itself.
Imagine being 20 years old and getting your name on trending every time you fart. You so much as fart. It's #1 trending in the US right now. #1. Dream Sharded. What the fuck
Dude,
happened?
this guy could literally eat like dinner and it would be fucking national news. I swear to God.
Dream
I
eats
don't get why
pizza.
people. Dude, people get like way too into these types of people where they're like, "Dude, we need a face reveal," and it's like, what is that gonna do for you though? Like,
Dude, like seeing the stands shit, it makes me mad almost because on my Instagram, I've done pretty well trying to stay away from the controversial, like the big shit. But Jay Schlatt's a funny man. I follow his
he's a
Instagram,
funny guy.
but apparently
He is.
because of that, I now
Wow.
go down rabbit holes of Tommy Innit and Dream and like stan edits of them, and I'm like, you guys are fucking like weird. Like, why are you doing this? It just
Well, I
blows
think
my
I think
mind.
it's I think being a fan of someone that like let's say you want to make like a whatever the hell those edits are
King
called, like
Krul.
a fan cam.
a King
Fan
Cruel
cam.
cam.
Yeah, I think
camper.
I think like stuff like that, if it's meant to be like harmless and just be like, oh, I made this thing because I'm a fan of this person, I don't think that's necessarily bad. But once it gets to the point to where
When
your
they're
entire
fetishizing the
personality is based around another human being, that's weird,
And another thing is like half of the people on the server are like minors.
Yes,
So
that's
like,
why it's
super
that's why it's
weird
freaky.
When it's like Tommy Innit is like he's kind of cute actually. And it's a fan camera. He's like doing the thing or whatever, doing the
Yeah.
dances to music, and it's like
In
like
4 years, he's gonna
16
look at
though,
himself
like-
and he's gonna be like, God, why the fuck was I so weird? My God,
I know.
he's gonna hate himself because we all do.
Yeah,
God,
Yeah,
that
that's
poor
true.
boy.
I do that from stuff like a year ago.
I did that from a week
made.
ago, bro.
I know, dude. I know the shit I made a week ago. I'm like, should I really? What did I fucking make, dude?
God, man.
You guys are
Playboy
having moments
Cardi's
like that where you're just like, that video, I could have been better.
Playboy Cardi speedrun.
Yeah.
That's my fucking life.
Playboy Cardi speedrun.
when I go back and look at my first episode of my show, everyone likes that. I mean, that's where I got a lot of my subs
It's the
from.
Peggy, man.
was
That's
that
where I-
JPEG
that's where-
Mafia
That's
video?
where both of us found
But
out
every
about
time
that
I
show.
watch it, my voiceover is just so like underwhelming, and I'm like, wow, I could have done this so much better.
Dude, I do in my first video ever. I do this thing where like the music and like the screen cuts to black to make it more dramatic. Where I see
Yeah.
something, and I do it so many goddamn times, and I'm like, why do I keep doing it? I think I do it. It's like a 9-minute video. I do it like 6 or 7 times. We're just like, dude, you gotta stop being.
Dude, it's just
overdramatic
dramatic.
shit.
I literally do that. I do that to this
What can I
day.
say?
The
I still
Malibu
do it,
Ken
but, like-
video had like 4 or 5 of those, but I told myself I gotta stop.
Yeah, I know.
I just
I have like weird things like that too.
I just put like I don't do that. I just put like random like scream sound effects during the transition slides
It's like
for
funny.
I
no,
love
that
those,
don't
though.
match. They're just
what makes you
very
quirky, Luke.
abrupt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
I'm
quirky.
quirky and unique.
She kind of quirky though.
Well, she's kind of quirky with it.
My
though, I'm not gonna
favorite,
lie.
my favorite, like realization for guys, like yeah, she's weird, but she's kind of quirky though. I've had real people in my life say that. Yeah, she's kind of quirky though.
Oh my god, she got that quirk on her though. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, it's just quirky and wacky. What
Luke,
can
would
I
you
say?
consider yourself a quirky girl?
What can I say,
Me?
dude?
Yeah, would you consider yourself a quirky girl?
I would consider myself
Renaissance man.
based and red pilled.
Yes.
Yo,
That's what we like to hear.
that's where it's
Yeah.
at right there. Based
Yeah.
and red pill, dude.
Yeah,
That's a little too dangerous, honestly.
yeah, no, that's what I would consider myself.
Based and red pill. Jake, you got any more of those questions? The
Oh,
camp.
fuck yeah. There's all right. So on this thing, it has no joke 50 different questions, right?
My
For-
God.
Oh, shit, okay.
Camp counseling.
Strapped.
All right. So, well, fuck. This one's kind of. Name the most famous person you've had a face-to-face encounter with. So
Oh,
Jackson's
okay.
dad.
I'm trying to think if I've had an encounter with
Jackson's dad?
before.
I'd count Jackson's dad.
When do you guys answer? I don't know
Luke.
if you many famous people. But...
Yeah, I can answer. So I went to, gosh, I'm forgetting this guy's name, but let me search it up. So I went to a Brockhampton concert, right? I'm searching up the members. So I went.
Pretty red
So I
pilled.
went to a Brockhampton concert, and I was walking out, and I was like covered in sweat, and I saw HK. You know HK. He's like
the graphic
main,
design. Yes,
yeah, he's like the main graphics guy.
he's my homie.
And I was
love
walking
HK.
out, and I saw HK like behind, like he was behind the table where they like do the lights and stuff. And I said, "Yo, HK!" I said, "Good job tonight." And he like looked at
Yo.
me and gave me a head nod and like smiled. So that was cool.
That's kind of red pilled.
That is
Yeah.
low-key
Fucking
kinda
screamed at
basic red
HK from Brockhampton.
pill.
What if I was just like, HK, shut up?
He probably thought you were verbally
It's like
abusing
was
him.
insanely mean.
Yeah,
Do you have one, Jake?
I'm trying to think. On sticking on the topic of a Brockhampton concert. This is by no means the most famous person, but since we're talking about people we met at Brockhampton concerts, there was so I don't know how well versed you kids are with the TikToks or nothing like that, but back in the day, there's this artist by the name of Ryan Lehan, I think his name is Ryan Lehan, and he had a song called My Little, and it was fucking huge on TikTok. Like it was huge, it was gigantic. And I was at Brockhampton with my girlfriend, and I'm walking, and I know that he goes to Temple because we went to the Philly show, and I'm like, is that Ryan Lehan? I'm like, is it? And I look, I'm like, holy shit, it is. And as we're walking
Oh, I know who
out,
this guy is.
yeah, we were walking out, and I'm like, yo, you want me to say hey to him? And my girlfriend's like, no, don't make a big deal. I'm like, I'll make a big deal. So I walk up to him, and he's like standing at a crosswalk or something. I tap him on the shoulder. He turns around. And I'm like, hey, like the album, bro. And then he looked at me like he's trying to figure out what like he it's as if I just like called him a racial slur, and he's just like looking at me like confused. And then he realizes what I just said, and he's like, oh, thanks, dude. And I'm like, no problem, bro. Take it easy. And then I walked away, and I'm like, that was weirder than it had to be. I don't know why that was such an awkward encounter.
His brain like melted for a second.
He did. He like legit melted and like broke down as a human. It was really weird, but kind of funny.
Imagine if he just like wasn't famous and he was just like a random person. You were just like, hey, how are you?
Oh, dude,
Like to anyone, you're like,
I wanna
hi, how
do
are
that.
you? And someone just went,
I want to do that so like on a flip side of that, I want to like as a joke just go to people that are clearly not big and just be like, "Hey man, love the album," and just see how they
Yo,
react.
can I get a picture, dude?
Yeah, can I get a picture and just see what happens? I
That'd be
just
so
like
fucking
see
funny.
if they break or
You'd
like.
probably make their whole year.
That
honestly.
really would, honestly. Like, hey, I love your
Okay,
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That would motivate. That would motivate them to like just make shit forever. But
Yeah.
how bad would you feel knowing that you just lied to their face and
But
hadn't
they don't need
even
to know
listened
that.
to it?
They don't need to know that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
That's true.
Just you have them walk
Imagine,
away. Like,
imagine if you like saw them again after they like had blown up, and you're like, "Hey, I lied that one time."
I was totally
How
making.
mean would
I was
that
making
be?
fun of you to your fucking face. You didn't even realize it. You stupid idiot. Just be really mean about it. And there's like Post Malone
Okay.
levels.
Okay, yeah, okay. I figured one out. So my dad directed.
I knew
an
you were gonna
episode
say with
of-
your dad, bro. I
My
knew
dad
it was some
directed
shit
an
with your
episode
dad.
of Dog with a Blog, and because of that, we get like tickets to go to the DGA to see like free movies and shit sometimes.
I
and
gotta see
so
what
we were
episode your
there.
dad directed. I need to see.
I don't
this.
remember what movie we're watching, but Seth Rogen and Taika Waititi did an interview on the stage afterwards. Oh, it was Jojo Rabbit because directed it, and so I got to see them do an interview. And Weird Al was sitting in front of me.
That's
Yo.
not fair. You live in California. That's like
Dude, it's-
cheating. You're living life on cheat codes at
It's a
that
different
point.
world.
Yeah.
She could, dude. It was cool though. Seth
That sounds
Rogen
pretty-
has that
pretty
weird
cool.
laugh.
I can't do it.
Mustard have
I
sex.
can't do it either.
Hot dog and mustard have sex.
Weed, am I right? Ha 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 ha.
Weed.
Guys, I'm stoned right now.
Guys, I'm actually high.
Guys,
Where's James Franco?
that poor man. We just bully his voice constantly. Yeah, you're cheating, Jackson. You're living life on cheat codes. That's not
I'm
fair.
not okay. People think when I tell these stories, people think that it's like every day I wake up and I'm like, there's Will Smith and this happens like once in a blue moon that I see a famous person, and most of the time I don't even talk to them, and it's like a random.
That's still
thing.
better. That's still better
just
than
like
like
you're
most
there.
of us. Like
Yeah, that's true.
I see like horse and buggies driving down the road when I leave my house. You could see like Will Smith or like fucking Joe, Mama,
Joe,
Gotti,
Who?
got him,
Who's that?
Mama.
I can't believe you just said that right now to me, dude.
I got both of you. Damn, I'm so fucking good. All right.
Dude, Luke,
So-
you okay?
Now that the camp counselor has hazed the new kids, let's get back to the. Luke broke. His brain melted.
Oh my god, dude, I feel bad now.
Took 5 tabs of acid.
Wait, is he frozen?
No, he's not
Oh
frozen.
no, we're chilling. Okay, for a second I thought he was frozen.
Luke, you're really good at standing still. Proud of you.
Thanks.
All right.
He gets the You can be a surgeon when you grow up. You got the still hands. You can...
Be a surgeon.
Yeah, that's true.
Look on the bright side, Luke. Dude, you
Okay.
killed him, bro.
This one is
Yep,
my
I can't wait to become a doctor.
because you could
That is my-
steady hands.
That's what I want to do.
This is probably my favorite one here. What is the most interesting icebreaker question you've ever asked when it's a list of icebreaker questions? I think that's
What is the
funny.
most interesting icebreaker?
The one that I said 5 minutes ago.
I do this thing whenever I get on Omegle with my friends. I'll do this thing where I'll be like, "Hey, I have an icebreaker for you, just to like ease the tension." And they'll be like, "Oh, okay. What's the question?" And I go, "What do you think of the current socio-economic political state of China?" And I don't know what the hell is happening over in China, but I just say it.
Something about
because
Winnie the Pooh, I think.
It's really awkward. Yeah.
That's kind of pog. Do you guys ever have like you guys aren't in college, but when you go to college, I don't know if you go to like lame's colleges, but they have icebreakers when for your orientation, and you are gonna fucking hate it. My lord, it is
Really?
the worst
that
shit
bad?
ever. Well, I'm going to like a Catholic college, and it's like it's not like super religious, but like it's the kind of thing where like good values. So one of the
I'm looking at a religious school too, so that's a
Yeah.
huge possibility for me too.
one of the
Yeah.
icebreakers for orientation, they just brought all the kids and they made like a line, and you pretty much they're like, all right, you're gonna have to talk to this person for 2 minutes. You cannot stop talking. You need to constantly talk for 2 minutes. And I'm like,
I hate that so
like,
much.
why
dude.
the fuck would you
I-
make us do that?
Like forced
I-
interactions like that are the worst.
It's so
you know?
horrible. And I was sitting there, like, I think we got through like 10 people. I'm like, this is like, at the third person, like we pretty much just talked about like, dude, this is fucking horrible. Like, why are they making us do this? That's pretty much all we talked about
Dude,
for 2 minutes.
they made you do it more than once to more people.
Yeah, it's like an assembly
that's
line.
brutal.
So you move to the next person, and they're like, "Hi, I'm Jake. How are you? What are you
Yeah, I
going
feel
to
like
class
that always
for?"
that happens like because I go to a boarding school right now. I'm about to graduate, but whenever I first went, we had like a similar thing where we had to like talk to people about our interests or whatever. And by like the third person you do it with, it's like, yeah, this fucking sucks, and that's literally all you talk about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is you
Yeah,
just
the
say
rest
like,
of the
hey,
information's
let's
like,
act like we're
damn.
talking about something, but we're actually just shitting on this underpaid teacher that's getting us to talk to each other.
You're just
You know?
underpaid teacher. Yeah, pretty much. Orientations are kind of stinky, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, in general, they're just
Just don't
Never
force
fun.
kids to talk to each other. God fucking damn it.
yeah.
The worst,
oh my
the
God.
worst is like like first day of high school is always the worst because you're excited to go back and like see your, pre-COVID, you're excited to go back and like see your friends or whatever, but then it ends up just being a whole day of like, all right, here's what school's like here's what we're going to be doing this year at school. It's like,
So my name is Mrs. Smith. Today I think as a nice little icebreaker, we're gonna go around and ask a few questions about yourself. You know, what's your name? What's your major? Do you have any pets? And then that's that. I've saved everyone the entire first day of college. There you go. That's your first day of
Yep.
college.
Is it like that for every class, or is it just
Yep.
like?
The fun ones at least. The ones that don't care, they're like, all right, textbooks. Fuck.
Oh no.
Don't pay for textbooks, boys. Don't
wow. Just
Yeah,
get
I
them
feel like
all
there's a million
online.
ways to get them for free online now.
pay my I've found some sites. I'm not gonna blow it up because fuck that. But illegal textbooks do be kind of epic. I do have to say.
What do they?
That's
What do they expect, man? It's like you think I'm paying all that money for fucking paper?
It's the joke where like, oh yeah, you buy a textbook and then you use it once. Literally.
Literally, literally.
I wish I was kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Literally.
Even for high school, they gave. I have all my textbooks sitting to the right of me. I haven't opened a single one of them.
Nope.
Like, why even bother? It's not even worth it.
There's only one textbook I truly use, and it's my computer science textbook. Just because for a lot of my homework is I have to like code something that's in the book, so I need it for that. But other than that, like, I don't think oh my God, he's gone again.
Oh my god,
Jesus Christ, what are we? This is too many times.
All right.
dude.
I forgot that I
Oh.
burned the book, but for one of my classes, I had to do. It was all about Plato's Republic. I don't know if any of you have ever read the book Plato's Republic, but
I fortunately have not.
okay, Plato's Republic. Essentially, it's like it's one of the worst books ever. Not just because I'm dumb, but like there's no like quotation marks or anything like that. It's all just a big block of sentence. So I don't know who's talking when or anything like that. So
oh, what?
it's just a big thing. And I told myself, I'm like, all right, this school is really fucking, this class is really fucking hard. So I bought the book just because, but I'm gonna see how long I can go not opening it and just relying off of PewDiePie's book review on Plato's Republic. That was what I did. I did not open the book a single time until like, I think like a month before the final class where I was like, okay, now I
Wow.
gotta take notes and stuff.
How'd you do?
I think I got like a low B in that class, which I will fucking take.
That is not
honestly.
bad. That is not
That's
bad.
not
at all.
bad.
It's because it's a
College
philosophy
grades.
class.
Well, the thing. Well, that makes sense. 'cause it's
Philosophy
Plato.
classes, because what you do, if here's a little fucking hell, here's a little hack for if you ever have a philosophy class. If they call on you to say something, always start your sentence with, "Well, my interpretation was blank." You will never get a bad grade in that class if that's how you start it.
That
I gotta
makes
be honest.
sense.
Do
Every
it.
time I think of like
Actually
college
try it.
classes, like in high school, right? If you get like better grades and stuff, and that's like that's what you want to do in your life, is like to really strive for like good grades and stuff. You're gonna get in the more like advanced classes that look better for college transcripts, right?
Yeah.
To my knowledge, and tell me if I'm wrong, they don't do that in college. So it's literally just you pass and that's it.
For college, yeah, it's C's,
Yeah, so, like, if you
C's
get
get degrees, baby.
Yeah, so if you get like a B versus an A, it doesn't matter.
It's pass
really.
fail, yeah.
Yeah.
C's get degrees, man.
I think the only time that would maybe matter is if you were going to like grad school for something.
Like,
but, like
for some like
Yeah.
nurse shit or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Those poor people. God damn, they have no
"Hey,
fucking
I'm
life.
going to law school,
Yeah, the
law
fucking,
grad school.
what's the notoriously hard college thing? What's it called? Pre
Oh
something.
fuck.
Pre-med.
Pre-med, yeah.
Is it
Pre-med,
pre-med?
yeah.
Pre-med. Oh, dude, I've see those like pre-med students because they have like their shit's so hard and so isolated from the rest of the like campus. They're in a different building like 5 blocks away from it. It's like they're every time I see
So-
them, they have death on their face. Just
Yeah. So at Kentucky, University of Kentucky, we actually have, surprisingly, Kentucky has one of the best like medical schools in like the country. And the pre-med students and the med students just in general like are like the most depressed people ever.
oh, absolutely.
I did a volunteer program one summer where I just like worked in the like medical like side of campus, and I was just helping in like one place the entire summer or whatever. And every day I walked in, and if they had like a lab or something and the students were going through, they always were just like
Suicidal.
every time they talk to each other, they'd just be like, "So, what homework did you do last night?" And I'm like, "Wow, this is sad."
Yeah, it's horrible.
I feel like that's the reason why every school has like their medical center closed off, is because like you go in there and everyone just looks like they want to fucking jump out a window. It's like,
yeah, like
they don't-
Chinese
they don't
sweatshop
understand
workers.
that
It's
kind of stuff.
awful.
It's notoriously, it's notoriously like insanely hard.
I think because I
For
don't
no
know if
reason.
that's for everyone, but for in the one that I go to, pre-med students, like normally for a regular college course, it's like 5 credits. Like usually a good thing is like 5 credits each semester.
Oh, it's
They
so
take
many
6.
credits.
They
It's-
take sometimes 7. I've heard.
Yeah. A lot of the time, pre-med students and med students alike, they don't get summers off. They have to go back because they have so
Oh my
much
God,
school.
dude.
Yeah, it's stinky.
That was really stinky.
Stinky. But the nice
It
thing
smells.
is if you're in med school, you pretty much are working at the hospital. So
Yeah.
you do get paid,
And you're pretty much like
But it's
set for
still-
life as like a doctor after that shit's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, that's true.
but still,
I've
it
never
still
heard of
sucks.
someone going to med school and then like not making unless they drop out. Like you don't graduate from med school and then like just not get a job. I feel like everyone just pretty much.
It's like the fucking military. If you make it through,
Yeah,
then
seriously.
when you get to the other side, you got some sweet rewards. But you got to fucking make it through some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Mad respect to those goofy
Yeah,
little
I
kids.
could not do that shit.
Dude, I can barely
Yeah.
do the classes I'm at right now. All right, let's see what other icebreakers good old Google has for me. Good old the summercampsociety.com has. All right. What is your That's not how that word is supposed to be used.
You got it.
It's
You got it.
it's supposed to be personal, but it's personality. It's what is your personal favorite moment from junior high school?
Oh my God, dude!
It's
I
what
fucking
junior
can't
high?
stand
Junior
high
high.
school, dude.
So middle school.
Middle school.
Middle school, let's say.
Okay. I actually do have an answer for this.
Luke was a Chad.
There
in
was
middle
this
school.
one, there was this one English teacher named Mr. McDaniel. Mr. McDaniel, if you're watching this, hi, it's Luke from 8th grade.
Mr.
Um,
McDaniel.
Hey yo, shout out to Mr. McDaniel, yo.
McDaniel, bro.
The best way I can describe him is that he had the most dry personality ever. Like imagine if like every like character that wasn't like overly crazy and it was just like one of the normal like dry like straight man characters from The Office, combine them into one character, and that is Mr. McDaniel.
Like Toby, kind of.
Like Toby, but like amplified by like 10.
Oh damn, bro.
But he was hilarious. Like he was really funny. But his class was like insanely like work heavy. So
Ugh.
he was sort of notoriously disliked by a lot of the people until like late into the year, until people realized, oh, this guy's pretty cool.
Stinky.
Anyway, in 8th grade, me and my friends really didn't like care at all. 8th grade was like the easiest grade at our middle school, and a lot of the teachers were super chill. So as long as you just did your work in class, you were going to get good grades. So it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time in 8th grade, it was just messing around in class and outside of class. Well, one day we were like, hey, let's have some fun. And so one Friday after school, me and my friends like went to some like ice cream shop and got like ice cream after school. And then we were like, hey, do you think they're still working? And then we were like, someone else was like, yeah, I think they're doing like report cards or something. So they're definitely staying after school. So what we did is we went back to school, and for like 30 minutes straight, we were throwing rocks at Mr. McDaniel's window in order. We were just
Delinquent.
throwing rocks at his window because we wanted to see if he was there, and he turned out to be there. And he thought it was so funny that like a group of like 10 8th grade boys were standing at his window waiting to like say hi to him. He thought it was so funny that we got posted onto his Twitter account, and that's up to this day. It's incredible. I might retweet it on my Twitter.
That'd be
just
funny.
for like out of context.
That'd be a scuff meme right there.
Context.
It's like retweeting like
That'd
a
be funny.
weird middle-aged teacher's fucking Twitter.
Just lying
With
down
no
the rocks
context.
every time.
That'd be fucking wild.
That would be.
I might do it. I might actually do it.
You should. You should do that.
So then you could check
Um,
after this podcast goes up. Go. He probably already did it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is a little bit different. So there's this kid in my grade. This was in 8th grade. This is our last year. And he was kind of like a notorious troublemaker.
Ooh.
And so one day he was in the science building and he was smoking a joint. Okay. And
No!
in order to put it out,
Luke Pog?
yo, what? Kind of weird, champ. if
Oh
you're
my
asking
God.
me. But yeah, so he's smoking, right? And he instead of putting it out on the ground like a normal person would, he threw it out in the trash can. And the whole fucking science building caught on fire, and we had to evacuate the school. And like straight
He
up,
set it on fire.
and it was so weird. And like halfway, so no one knows what's going on. We're like on the basketball courts, like all lined up, because it's like a safe area, or whatever. And I don't know if school like this isn't. I don't know what schools are like out there, but ours is all outdoors, and it's just building to building. Like, there's no hallways. It's just an open campus.
It's
So we're on the
college.
basketball
It's
courts.
called
and we can
college.
There's
see
some
the science
schools like that.
building.
There's some schools like that in North Carolina that I've been to.
Fuck is
Yeah,
this
it's
But
just
going
most
point
of
on?
it-
in the
most
areas
of
like
it is
Paul,
just
it's not like that because you'd be fucking
Yeah.
freezing your ass off. But yeah, so we're all lined up on the basketball courts and we can see the science building, and it's fucking smoking. And halfway through, one of the teachers just decides to let all the kids back in, and so we all start filing back into classes. And then the firefighters would come and be like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on? Like the building's on fire. Like y'all gotta get out of here."
Someone
And so
definitely
we
got fired for
reevacuate
that.
again, and then the kid got expelled.
L.
That's awesome.
I know, fat L.
Who is he? What's his
Yeah.
first, last name, and address?
Shout out. I'll say shout out to Alex. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shout out to
He's
Alex,
actually a
man.
cool kid.
Alex.
He's a cool kid. I think he's doing better now. But
Set a fucking school on fire.
What a cool guy.
honestly, he's kind of got legend status for that. in
That's
my
kind of
book.
pog, yeah.
That's pretty fucking. Lighting the school on fire is like some type of like I don't even know like fantasy type shit.
That's pretty epic.
But yeah,
Fuck.
science building caught on fire.
Middle school. What the
Jake,
fuck did
what
I-
is yours?
I'm trying to think what I did in middle school. It's just kind of like a blur. Like,
All right. Well,
Middle
once you
school
come
is
up
literally
with a
just,
good
like puberty-ridden blur.
yeah, pretty much puberty ridden.
once you come up with a good answer, I have a way better story from middle school.
Go. I'm trying to think.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So you got it.
No, you go first. Sorry, my brain.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
all
about to
right.
look through my memories. Fuck this.
Don't mind me double dipping here, but
Double dipping.
so we had this group chat with like 30 people in it, all from the 8th grade, and it was just like a really dumb group chat. It was like guys and girls, theys and thems, all alike, you know, together in one group chat.
Nice.
The
And-
inclusivity.
Yeah, we are very inclusive. And so one day, one of my friends sent a photo of the back of two guys in the boys' bathroom peeing, like at a urinal. And you couldn't see anything. It was literally just them standing at a urinal. So you couldn't see anything from the backside. So it really wasn't bad. But since it was in the bathroom, it's technically illegal,
Yeah.
right? Like technically. And
I
so
feel like I've heard a rendition of this story so
Mhm.
many times.
and so what ended up happening was, for some reason, I don't know how, the Spanish teacher that we all had found was looking from the backside of her students, and some kid had his phone out in his class during class, and she saw it, and she was like, "What is that?" She had a pretty thick accent. She was like, "What is that?"
What is that?
And he was like, and pretty much they had to explain it, and everyone in the group chat started to like leave really quick because they knew that we were all going to get sent to the detention's office for being in it.
Dude, that
Well, I didn't know.
Oh shit.
So over to intercom, you hear this long list of names, and then you just hear Luke Stone in the middle of it. I'm like, what the hell? And they say, please go to the safe office. In Lexington, this thing is called safe instead of detention. It's essentially in school suspension or whatever.
ISS, yeah.
ISS. Yeah. And so we all go, and the teacher gives the layout. We already know what happened. They were like, all right, your friend Jeremiah was the one who sent the picture. They were like, your friend Jeremiah sent a photo of 2 of your friends peeing at a urinal. Now, I don't know if you guys understand this, but this is illegal. Like, they gave the whole lowdown.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Just in my head, I was like, I have to get out of here. I'm not going to detention for something I did not have anything to do with.
Yeah,
So-
why
Not
did you
going
guys
down
get
for
in
this,
trouble something
man.
Jeremiah did. Yeah.
For being in the group chat.
Fucking Jeremiah.
And so I literally put on my best acting face because I know the picture was already in the group chat, but I wanted to act like I didn't know. So I put on my best like Luke on demand character acting possible. And I look dead in this teacher and I cut him off. I go, wait, hold on. You're telling me that picture got sent in the group chat? And he goes, yeah. And I go, hold on. And I like even pulled out my phone, even though I'd already looked at it, saw the picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. And they're like, yeah, I know. It's like, Luke, you truly had no idea that this was in the group chat. And I was like, I had no
God, what a
clue.
good fucking actor.
Damn,
And
bro.
they believed me and they let me go.
It's kind of
And a ton of other kids after I did that did the same thing and they got out too. So I started a chain reaction. That was sort of
Respect.
coming in
nuts.
clutch.
Yeah.
All right,
So that was funny.
I got some. Here, I'm gonna give 3, 2 very small ones, and then one with a bigger story.
Okay.
One,
Holy crap.
I was in yearbook. So our school tricked us. They had graphic design class, which
It's just yearbook.
it's yearbook club.
That's fucked.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked. So for yearbook, I don't want to show the picture because I dox it, but I'll show you guys later. But in yearbook club, I snuck in IDubbbz's classic catchphrase, "Hey, that's pretty good," in a speech bubble, and it's like big on the page, like some kid doing like a performance that says, "Hey, that's pretty good," and like
That's fucking epic, dude.
they let it
That's some
slide.
fun
That's
shit.
awesome.
Next one is how the origin of me becoming a graphic designer. My one teacher, as a joke, he's like, well, not as a joke, he's like, all right, so there's this festival, and if you go to this festival and show me a picture of you at it, then you'll get extra credit. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to this fucking festival. I don't want to do that. So I had my girlfriend, she took a picture, and I photoshopped myself into it, and then showed it to him, and I got credit on it. That was the origin of me becoming a graphic designer. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of good at
That's
this.
fucking
awesome.
dope.
And then the big one. This is when I got away with
Oh.
something like actually illegal, which still to this
Oh,
day
oh
impresses
my
me.
god.
Oh jeez.
This is when I first got my license, and the whole meme with our school is the parking pass is dog shit because you have to pay like $5 a month for a parking pass. I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah,
fuck
it's the same
that.
thing here.
I'm not doing that.
That's so
'Cause-
lame.
Yeah. So my plan was, all right, I've been parking like across like at a different place, and I just walk over every day. And one of my friends was like, yo, if there's this like dirt field next to the football field, that like we can park here and get to school closer, and we don't have to pay for a parking pass. And I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty PogChamp idea, my friend. So we got like 4 or 5 people to do it. We all parked there. And then I was in class, and then I was getting out of class, and I got a phone call from my friend. I'm like, oh, well, phone call means bad. And I picked it up. He's like, Jake, the principal saw that we're parked, and they don't know that it's students' cars. They think it's illegal parking, and they're calling the police to tow the vehicles. And I'm like,
Oh
no fucking way.
Yo.
So I started freaking out. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm like, all right, I'm in study hall right now. I will run out of school very quickly, get my car, drive to a nearby shop or like McDonald's, and then walk there and just play dumb. And that's essentially what I did. And then the
Oh my
3
God,
kids' cars
dude.
theirs got towed, and then they're like, Jake, on security, I got called in the principal's office, like, on security cameras, is this your vehicle? And I'm like, no, I don't get my license for
Never
another
heard.
3 months. What are you talking about? I don't even have a parking pass.
Oh my gosh.
Slid out of there.
Dude.
Fucking sweet.
That's amazing.
It was
Teachers
pretty fun.
teachers always try to do this type shit. If you ever get called in the office and they say, we caught you on security cameras doing some shit you weren't supposed to, did you do it? Always say no, because if they're asking you, they do not have the security footage. 100%.
They don't have fucking security cameras because I got in trouble
This is true.
in middle school because when my dad would drop me off, there was something about like there was a weird way to get into school. You had to wait in a line of cars. I'd get in and immediately go to my class, and my teacher was a bitch because I'd get there like the bell would ring, and then I'd like walk into the class like 5 seconds later. The second the bell rang, she marked me absent every single day. So
My Spanish teacher, my sophomore year, was
bitch.
exactly
Absolute
like that.
bitch. So I get called in the principal's office, and she's like, "Oh, Jake, it turns out like, are you skipping class? Are you like not going?" I'm like, I swear on Ja, I go to that fucking every single day. I walk there, and she just marks me absent. And I'm like, can't you guys check the security cameras? And they're like, well, the security cameras, they haven't been working right. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of school are you running if the security cameras don't fucking work? And you threatened me months prior about my own thing? Eat a dick. Fucking.
Yeah,
so
that's actually so obnoxious. I've always hated when teachers are like, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. Like, it's the classic thing
Yeah,
that
like,
kids love like
eat-
complaining about.
Eat a fucking
But seriously,
cock,
like
for
it's the most
real.
power trip thing ever. It's like, who cares? Like, what are you really teaching the class in the last 2 minutes that we were supposed to be walking to our other class? Like, seriously, like, what do you think those kids are doing in the last 2 minutes of class?
Yeah,
It's not like you're
what?
teaching anything
Packing up and
important
checking
in
out.
those
That's what
last
they're
2
doing.
minutes. Besides, the students in those last 2 minutes, what are they going to be doing? Not listening to you teach. They're going to be worrying about getting to their next class.
Yeah, they're packing up and
Like-
checking out.
Yeah,
they don't
it
give a
makes no.
shit.
And besides,
It's
like,
actually
They don't give a
Oh,
shit.
go
you
ahead.
go ahead.
okay. But besides, like, if you're the one that dismisses the class, then what the fuck is the point of the bell in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Exactly. Like, there's no point. It's actually funny. My Spanish teacher, I keep bringing him up. My sophomore Spanish teacher would do that all the time. He's like, I'm teaching the class. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. And I would tell him countless times, I'm like, man, I don't know how to tell you this, but this school doesn't have bells. We don't have bells at my school. I'm like, we just leave. Once the time hits, we just leave. That's why we don't have bells, because they're expected for us to leave.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say this shit every time and think you can
Yeah,
get away
it's
with
super
it.
fucking
Just
annoying.
That's
doesn't
how it is
work.
in college because they don't have bells. And if you get like a shit teacher, I've become a notorious for it. The second it hits the time, just get up and leave because they're not
Fuck
going to
the
do
fuck outta
shit.
here,
They
dude.
won't do jack shit about it. It's really funny.
I
That's
feel like
amazing.
I mean, I have no clue. This is kind of like talking on my ass, but like, I feel like college professors are more chill than high school teachers usually are.
Oh, they
on
definitely are.
average.
It depends, I have to say. Depends on like
Really?
the kind of
I've
teacher you get.
heard some horror stories but for the most part, from what I've heard from other people, it's like, yeah, they're pretty chill.
'Cause it's like you're an
yeah.
adult and you pay to be there. Like, what are they gonna what do they fucking do? Like,
It's like a personality thing at that point. It's kind of like a performance piece. Like, okay, let's see how good of a show you put on. Let's see if you actually
Right,
care
yeah.
about the subject that you're teaching. If not, I'll mentally check out. But if you do, you know what? Maybe I'll show up to the class every once in a while. You feel me?
right? Yeah.
Other than that,
Uh,
kind of stinky.
I saw some like meme about it. It was like some TikTok. It was like, elementary school teachers, now you guys better be listening and taking notes and doing Cornell notes or whatever the hell those were called, because this is going to be very important and used in middle school. Now, and it's like he jumps to middle school, they say the same shit. Then jumps to high school, and it's like,
Same
in
shit.
college, if you guys don't turn in your homework on time, they're gonna get mad, and you better be doing Cornell notes because they do this in college. And then it cuts to college, and it's like a professor walks up to some kid like that hasn't had his homework finished, and the professor was like, dude, I don't care if you buy me Starbucks and bring it to me one morning, I'll let you have a full week to do your work.
Literally, I've had days where I'd show up to class and I'd to the girl next to me, and she'd be pulling something out, and I'd be like, "Fuck, do we have homework?" She's like, "Yeah," and I just leave the class, go to the bathroom. No, I don't even go to the bathroom. I sit outside the room and just write it, and then I walk back in and give it to him, and he does not care. That was a
Amazing.
clutch day when that happened. I felt like roided up. I
That's
was like,
mad
"Yeah,
clutch.
let's fucking go."
That's hype.
Mad fucking clutch. What else? What other icebreakers we got?
Clutch.
This is some scuff shit. What's the oldest piece of clothing you own? What the fuck? Like,
Oh yes, of course, I know.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to remember the oldest piece of clothes?
Have you
ah,
ever,
yes, my favorite piece of vintage tapestry.
have you ever ridden a motorcycle? This
Bro,
is some
what?
dog shit ones. Oh, all right, ready? If you were in the Miss America competition, what would your talent be and why?
Oh fuck.
Luke, you got any talents?
I'm trying to think.
He's frozen again.
Yeah, I know. You stand so
I
still.
do-
I keep on freaking out and be like, "You frozen, dude?"
Hold on. Let me think.
Jackson, you need a fucking.
Is
That's
my
all-
thing still goofing?
No.
My screen looks like totally normal this whole time for me. So. Oh.
Wait, it doesn't work because I got the background thing. Fucking hell. I was gonna try to freeze like Luke, but blink, you motherfucker. Double dare ya.
That's
Marcellus
impressive,
Wallace.
To be honest. Marcellus Wallace.
Does he look like a bitch?
That's some film bro type shit.
I could see behind his eyes he's screaming like, God, I need to blink right now. I'm gonna make him crack.
What do you think?
Okay, I thought of it.
Yeah.
So
Oh
my
my
if
God.
I had to think, I'd say that my talent would probably be to talk about music for way too long without anyone interrupting me. So
Like a YouTube
Yeah, I
video.
probably-
for hours.
Like a
That's
YouTube
good
video.
probably what my talent would be. In all seriousness, though, if I had a talent, it would be singing, but it would have to be very specific songs, like very specific. Because if I can sing the song, God, I can sing it. But if I can't, oh my God, it sounds horrible.
Cringe compilation material.
Yeah,
What's a song?
live stream fails.
Dude, give me a song that you think you could sing pretty well.
We're putting you on the spot. We're gonna make you sing it
Yeah.
right now.
No, I'm not doing that.
Turn on the autotune filter on your mic.
I'd say a song that I can sing fairly well is "Nothing" by Rex Orange County off of any Rex Orange County song, really.
Okay, respectable.
Actually, let's go "Sunflower." I could sing "Sunflower" pretty good by Rex Orange County.
Sunflower, man.
Yeah,
What a
it's a
banger.
classic white girl, just summer
I was
jams.
gonna say that's some white girl.
It's my girlfriend's
That's a white girl.
one of my
It's a white
girlfriend's
girl.
favorite
Have
songs.
you ever heard of Rex Orange County? He's really underrated.
Yeah, one of my girlfriend's favorite songs.
Underground.
Cringe compilation.
Super underground indie artist.
You heard Tame Impala? Bit underground, bit obscure.
It's kind of.
Have you ever heard of Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar? Question mark. Jackson Burns. What kind of talent? Next up on the talent
I'm
show
trying to think,
stage.
dude.
Jackson
I feel
Burns.
really stupid now because I'm like, dude, am I talentless? I'm having like a midlife crisis right now.
I could like
Yes.
if it was like a kind of semi joke thing, I could do like a backflip. So I'd walk on and I'd do a backflip and I'd leave.
Oh, dude, that's fucking sick.
About yeah, dude. When I was a wrestler, I was fucking like I was flying like legit like I was flying top rope shit like.
That's nuts.
I don't know if the homies know. Fucking shooting star press. Someone's gonna look that. Someone who knows what I'm talking about is gonna see that and be like, "Jake could do that." I'm like, you bet your fucking ass I can.
I have
Wow.
no idea what that is, but it sounds fucking impressive.
Shooting star. What else could I do? I could do a killer moonsault. One of the best in the industry. Fucking spiral tap. Ooh, that was one of the legends.
Spiral tap.
Yeah, I just do crazy flips and shit, and then people go, "Ooh, ah." I make the 4-year-olds go crazy at Sky Zone, man. I'm telling you.
Oh.
I get a pog in chat every time I do some crazy shit. All right,
trying to think
talentless.
of shit
Talentless
I can actually
Jackson, what do
do.
you got?
Dude, I don't know. I feel so put on the spot right now. I used to be able to play the piano, like keyboard shit, and I was really good, but I quit and I feel awful about it.
Gang.
Same.
Same, bro.
Dude, I was in like a band and shit.
Oh, you were in a
That's an issue.
band?
There's this thing that I have in my town called Rock Nation, and pretty much it's this program where you go in and you take classes there for a little bit, like not like classes, but like it's like a one-on-one, like with a piano teacher, whatever instrument you play, like guitar, bass, whatever, they have it. And then they kind of like evaluate your skill level, and then they put you with other people who play different instruments. And for a month, you guys have like weekly band practices, and then they have a big concert where all the bands perform
Holy
at the end of the
shit.
month. And then after that, it switches, and then you're in a new band, new people, and that
So
type
you
of shit.
you already
It's-
performed at a talent show.
yeah,
Essentially.
I was, dude. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta get this banger out. You boys are gonna love this. Hold on.
Oh wow.
All right, let's make
Oh
fun
my
of him while
God,
he's
it's
gone.
just us two.
Let's make fun of him while he's gone.
Ah, look at his room. It is
Ah,
so dumb and
Igor
stupid.
posters. What the fuck?
What the heck? This guy is a
He's wearing a
loser.
Death Grip shirt. What?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Hey, what's up, Jackson? Hey,
Bruh.
what's up?
Hey, you guys weren't talking about my Death Grip shirt, were you?
Huh?
No,
I just
of
wanted to
course
make
not.
sure.
I was talking
I'm
about
really
no.
insecure about it. so-
Joe.
Are you boys ready for this? This is gonna blow your dicks off. Hold on.
He's gonna pull out a Moby Huge.
Yo,
What the
That's a
fuck?
bad boy right there.
Holy
That's
shit.
That's a whole ass guitar. This boy. Oh, dude,
You
this
just
shit,
have that?
Dude, I've had this for so long. I used to perform. Dude, performing with this on stage was like.
You performed with the keytar?
Yeah, dude. It was
Holy
super sick.
shit.
I can't remember what song I did with it, but like. They were banging times, boys. They were
That's
banging
pretty
times.
swag.
That's pretty swag, honestly. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, the Korg guitar stays on during sex. Let me just tell you that right now.
The keytar
I
stays
believe
on,
it.
dude.
I believe it.
Kind of pog.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look at you. Not talentless after all.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
This
There we
guy.
go.
Yeah.
There's our shining moment right there.
Alright.
Turns out I had a talent all along.
Okay, here's an interesting one. This one could be a nice little quick one. What is the wallpaper background on your phone?
Oh fuck!
I can show you right now.
Show me.
Hold on. Let me clear my notifications.
Oh yeah, that's what he's doing.
I'm just such a popular guy,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
It's literally just the Ooze album cover.
Ha, nerd.
Okay, so
Yeah,
my
that's
lock screen
what it
is
is.
me with my girlfriend.
Oh,
And
and
then-
Oh, that's so cute.
Pog and chat for girlfriend guys.
I know she's in
Yeah,
the back.
I wish.
Oh shit! Hello.
Sitting in on this the whole time. But my lock screen, this took me fucking so long. But like, I got the whole lock screen on. Oh my god, my fucking camera won't focus. But like,
is that?
I like stylized all the icons and shit.
Oh,
there's
I
MC
see. That's
Ryan.
pretty
White and
cool.
Pearl in the bottom. But yeah, that's my setup right
Kind
there.
of epic.
Pretty neat.
All right, mine. I'm a graphic designer. So what I do,
Oh yeah, this is gonna go hard. I can already
it's really
Wait, you're a
not-
graphic designer?
a bit. I'd say a bit,
tell.
but it's pretty much only just like cool stylized like color gradients and stuff like
That's
that,
pretty sick. Actually.
like Aurora type beats.
Pretty cool.
And then it's kind of the same thing here. Let's look at my stocks, see how well I'm doing. Not too well. And then it's just kind of like different
Oh
colors.
my god, that voice crack! Did you hear that? Jesus.
It's
Wow,
just
what a
some
loser.
epic pot. Wait, hang on. You guys want to see my Bitcoin? Let's check out my
Dude.
Bitcoin.
Yo, did you hear Dogecoin hit 1%?
Bitcoin. That's not bad. I bought like $100 stock, and now it's actually like not too shabby.
That's pretty sick.
Bitcoin.
That is pretty sick.
He's doing the thing
So everyone's always like, you should invest, and I'm like, yeah, and then I just never do.
My mom is friends with a
Yeah, that is a good
legitimate
idea.
billionaire. My mom's friends with a legitimate billionaire, and he's the one that told me to invest.
Oh, that's pretty sick actually.
He said, "Jake, if this $100 in Bitcoin tanks, I'll give you the $100 again." I was like, "All right." Safest purchase I've ever made. One of the best investments I could possibly think of.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know, speaking of investing,
Speaking of Bitcoin,
we had this thing in like elementary school, and it was called like God, what was it called? It was this. It's called the stock market game, and it's this thing that they do for like certain like groups of kids. I don't know. I was in like a certain class where we did it, and it's essentially trying to teach kids about like investments and like stocks and stuff like that. But it really doesn't work out. It ends up just being like kids buying shit that they don't actually know is like good.
Yeah.
And so it was the first day of the game, and the teacher explained to us, it was like, okay, you only have a set amount of money. You got to spend it on smart stocks, because if you buy like dumb shit, you're going to lose all your money and it's not going to end up panning out. And so this is like a national competition. And so my group just was like, Apple's going to make a new phone here in a few months. Let's
Steve
just buy a
Jobs,
shit ton
epic.
of Apple stock. And the teacher was like, no, you don't want to buy only Apple stock. What if they don't make a phone anytime soon? We were like, they're going to make a phone. So we just, all we did was buy like 10 things of fake stock, mind you. It wasn't real. Fake Apple stock. And next thing we know, we were third in the country. We were third in the country ranked because we just bought Apple stock.
Apple's a safe
And
stock.
we never-
always.
And we never changed anything. We were just in third the entire time. And another team on the last day, they were like, "What the heck? You've been third the whole time. How?" And we were like, "We just bought Apple." And they were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we're just gonna buy Apple." And that's what they did. And they ended up getting fourth.
Everyone just buys Apple.
Yeah, it was the cheat code.
Apple.
RIP and peace to everyone who bought stock in Pornhub 3 months ago.
Oh my god.
RIP.
Yeah.
That's just
Imagine.
tough, dude.
Okay, now
That's just tough. shit.
these questions are getting a little doxy. Like, what's your full name and why? Where was your hometown growing up? Like, these are getting a bit doxy.
What is your social security number?
Yeah, social security number, first and last 4 digits of your mom's credit card, possibly.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? All right, what traditions do you have? What are some strange traditions that you guys withhold? Here, I'll take the talking conch on this one. So my
Okay.
father, rarely seen
Was a
on
gamer.
on camera. Quite the opposite of a gamer, actually. He's a gentleman who does not believe in the internet, so I have to like kind of
Oh.
tell him about like life and stuff. But he's had this tradition where every single year, I think I've said this somewhere else before, every single year on the first snowfall of every year, he'll take a big handful of snow and shove it in our face every single year, without doubt. Like I'll be like on my computer, I'll be at his house, I'll be chilling, I'll just be like just hanging out. Like I was making ramen this year, and he just pulls up behind me, just fucking like smack cams me with it, and I'm like, well,
Nice.
fuck. And apparently, he does this because it's some kind of like weird thing where it promotes youthful skin and it keeps your face looking young.
Huh.
Yeah, it's probably a load of bullshit, but
Working out.
the only reason
The more you know.
the only reason I think it's kind of cool is because my dad, he is 65 years old and he legitimately looks like he can pass for 35. Like my dad, in all honesty, he is a Chad. Like he is a Chad, I have to say.
Yo.
He has he is
That's pretty
65, one of the best hairlines I've ever seen in my fucking life. Not a single like gray hair or fucking receding hairline. He's quite literally a Chad in every way.
It's the snow. It's the snow in the face.
That's what I think. That's why I'm like whatever. You just do it. It's fine. And it's funny
Just
too.
fucking throw it in my face.
I'll do it with my kids someday.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
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 So mine.
Light
This is
child
like another
abuse.
like holiday related tradition because we just kind of had the holidays. But on Christmas, my family always makes pizza.
Someone else
At
said
night.
that.
That's pretty good tradition.
Someone else I know
Because
does
the thing
that.
is like a lot of people do like big, like super like long
do, like,
meals. And it's like
They-
no one wants to be in the
it ends up
kitchen.
just- yeah. So
Go
sorry to
ahead.
cut you off, but it ends
No,
up
go
just
ahead.
being Thanksgiving part 2.
Pretty
That's
much,
literally
yeah.
all
Yeah,
it ends up being.
And it's like no one wants to
turkey.
be in the kitchen all day on Christmas, and it's like
Right.
that type of shit. It's just like let's just fucking make pizzas. It takes 15 minutes, and then we'll just eat and then watch a movie or some shit.
Call it a day. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be mine.
Make a
My
pizza.
tradition.
Classy.
I have this tradition every night where I just cry in my bed.
Pog. White people happy. White people happy, guys.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm laughing, but
my tradition.
it's all pain. It's all pain.
Pain 1993.
I actually don't have a weird tradition that I think of. Like I don't have anything that I do like yearly or like monthly or whatever that just I'm like, yep, this is my tradition.
You upload
This
a
is
YouTube
what we
video.
do.
Every month you upload
Right,
a
yeah.
YouTube video.
I upload a YouTube video every month. That's one thing.
That's your weird tradition. No, I mean, some people would say that that's weird. If you like talk to some Joe Schmo on the street, like, what is YouTube?
Yeah. What
How much
is
money do you
YouTube?
get per subscriber?
Have you guys ever
I
had that
hate-
talk?
Yeah.
I hate when like people say that because I've genuinely heard people like I don't make jack shit off of my YouTube channel, but I've heard people be like, so whenever people sub to you, isn't it like $1 for each person that subs
How
to
much you
you?
get per
And I'm like,
subscriber?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's-
Dude, people are always like, dude, your video blew up. How much money did you make off it? I'm like, fucking $0 because I use copyrighted material.
Gang.
it's like literally absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I think I got the big boy pants here. That's actually making like kind of okay money from YouTube right now. So
Yeah, I know, dude.
Swag.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of swag. Like I got a job right now, but like YouTube's kind of paying for my stuff, which is kind of epic. I do have
YouTube
to
money.
say.
Got that
That's
YouTube
fucking-
money.
It's YouTube
That
checks.
Guy's a beast.
See now, once you get a YouTube check, you can finally tell people about YouTube. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I make YouTube videos. I'm like, yo, bro, that's gay. I'm like, yeah, but check out this YouTube check, and then
Right.
they think it's
How does
epic.
that even work? Like once
AdSense,
like you get
baby.
the program and then but no, I mean
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
It's like a
it's not
big
it's not a
meme.
real check. Yeah, I get like
It
direct
definitely
deposit.
goes to your like Google AdSense account, and then then
Whatever,
if you
track
need the
it.
cash, you
Yeah.
switch it over to your debit card or
Yeah,
whatever,
pretty much. That's
or through
essentially
your
how it goes.
bank.
But it's kind of
Yeah.
pog, and since my parents are kind of like not old fashioned, but they're kind of like, oh yeah, YouTube. That's where I watch pastor talks or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they use it for, but they're like, oh yeah, and then like I forget how. I think my mom just came up to me. She's like, oh, so Jake, I saw your video that you made on the caretaker. I'm like, oh, did you? How what'd you think? She's like, it was okay. How much money did you make off of that?
Parents are the most critical about YouTube
Yeah.
content. They're
Oh.
the most critical people ever.
My dad.
That's
I can't
was
tell
my
you-
that's
favorite.
straight up.
Dude, my
Listen-
dad
listen to
was
this.
my favorite.
Oh, you go ahead. You go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is my dad was my favorite because he does not know how the internet works, and he's like, Jake, I heard you made it. I think because like my brother told him, he's like, let me get the link to the video. I'm like, do you know how to use that? And he's like, just like tell me what it is. Like the video's like, no, tell me the link, and he like wrote down the IRL for it, and I'm like, all right. And then he watched the video and got back to me. He's like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, why are you cursing so much in it? And I'm like, well, it's kind of like a dichotomy. Like, I'm doing like a really heavy subject, and kind of like I gotta have like jokes in there and like breaking the tension. He's like, what would your grandma think if she watched this, Jake?
Oh no.
And I'm like,
The classic.
well, I'm
That
like,
is so classic, and that is exactly what I hear every single time.
"What'd your
I
grandma
was
watch
at my
this?"
dad's house. So this happens whenever I'm at my mom's house and my dad's house. Divorced parent moment. I know, pretty freaking awesome.
gang, man.
But I was at my dad's house over Christmas break, and I got this fancy little mic from him for Christmas, and he was like, "So why do you want this?" And I was like, "Well, so that I have a better mic and so I can record YouTube videos."
oh,
And
you
he's
just
like,
gave me
"You have a
PTSD
YouTube
with
channel?"
that. Holy shit.
or whatever. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And so on the last day I was there, on his big like TV, like smart TV, he was like, "Hey, Luke, what's your channel?" So I
Oh,
pulled it
no.
up and I made him watch, yeah. And so he wanted to watch one of the videos, and I was trying to think of like the least, like the one where I curse the least, because my mom says the same thing every single time a new video of mine comes out. It's always, "Why did you curse so much?" And I knew it was going to be the same thing.
You bleep the
with my
curse
dad.
words though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So
they're a
I
bunch of
pull up,
pussies.
or at least shit and fuck. I bleeped out those, but I think, okay, one where I cuss the least is probably the Minecraft video. Like that's probably because I don't remember cussing that much in it. First 20 seconds of the video, I go, "Fuck it, we're talking about the Minecraft album,"
Yep.
and it bleeps it out, and he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," or whatever in his chair.
Whoa,
Anyway,
buddy.
we get like 12 minutes through, right? And he stops the video, asks how I make it, and I pretty much explain, "Oh yeah, I gotta edit, I gotta do all this stuff." And he's like, "Wow, Luke, that's really impressive." And then he goes, I shit you not, for an hour and 30 minutes, he lectures me about why I should not cuss in my YouTube videos.
Oh,
Gang.
no.
And I can't just get up and leave. I have to sit there and listen
Yep.
the entire time. It was brutal, and
That's
it's
fucking
always
awesome.
and it's always the same talking points. It's always, "Oh, what if the college you're applying to sees this? Will they not like it?" Or like, "Oh, what if your future job sees you cussing in a YouTube video? Are they not gonna like it?"
He said a
And
bad
I
word.
linked my channel to all the colleges I applied to in the first place.
Same.
Really?
I did as well, because I know if a college sees that, they're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy like even though I'm not like that popular, they're gonna see how like the effort I put into my videos or
Yeah,
whatever.
respecting the
They'll
effort.
recognize
Exactly.
that. They're not gonna think, 'Wow, he said fucking bleeped it out.' Denied. This guy, get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here. Like
Send
this-
him to
who needs
Clemson.
Who
Fuck
needs
him.
This is kangaroo court, I tell you.
Straight up
But,
kangaroo court.
That's pretty cringe.
But like, and the same thing for a job too. It's not like if I wanted to work at like, I don't know, like a FedEx or something. It's not like if I went to FedEx,
Applebee's.
they were like, "Wait, you're the guy that said fuck in the Minecraft review?"
C418
No.
review.
Canceled.
Outta
Canceled.
here. Said the fuck word? Get him.
Imagine if FedEx canceled people. That'd be
Pretty much already do.
funny.
That's you gave me such PTSD when like asking parents for like when they ask you, oh, how do you make the videos and stuff? Because my dad, God bless his heart, he really has no fucking idea how anything works online. But like, he's like, so when you make the video, like, how long do you talk for? I'm like, what are you asking me? You said that very weird.
What is
He's
that
like,
question?
You know,
Yeah.
that's actually
He
funny.
phrased
That's
it
actually
so
funny.
weird.
That's actually funny you say that because whenever my dad, like, in between all the parts where he'd complain about me cussing, he would always throw in something about like how what I'm making is like cool. That way, it just didn't sound like he was shitting on me the entire time.
Oh, that's cool.
And he
Why'd you
was
say
like-
that word, Luke?
Yeah, and so one of the things he said was like, Luke, it's really impressive how you can like talk for that long and not mess up or whatever.
That's literally,
And I'm like,
that is
yeah.
word for word what my dad said. Holy shit.
Yeah, and I always just said, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm pretty good at it. And little does he know, there's 30 minutes of me like mispronouncing a word, and I go, oh fuck, I gotta read.
There-
Do that.
There's always,
Or, like,
there's always one
swigging
part
water.
you get caught up on.
There's a script for parents that it's like a document you get sent when you find out your kids make a YouTube video. Like, then when they have a channel, there's a
Actually-
document they get sent. Like, how much do you make per subscriber? How do you talk so long without messing up? And when are you gonna start making money off of it? That's the
I-
checkpoints. Make it your own.
I think
Make it the first
I
time
think-
every time.
I think there's a part in my Minecraft video where I say that word for word. I say like, Minecraft is a dumb, stupid baby block game made for dumb, stupid babies. And I
Your
said
dad
it,
loved
and
that.
I said it like way faster than I just did now. And I swear to God, I was doing that section for like 10 minutes, and I
That
just
shit's
could
so
not get it
annoying.
right.
I would like
Yeah.
die. I don't know how people do editing streams with when they like chop up their audio. I'm like, if my uncut audio was like released to the world, you guys would think I was like an idiot. Like, I cannot speak to save my fucking life. It's awful. And I do the same thing. Like, I'll talk and I'll make a point. And I'll be like, "Fuck, that was a good take. God damn it, Jake, you fucked it up." I just get really mad.
This is true.
This is a pog moment.
This is not Pog. Weird
Not
champ
Pog.
moment, in fact.
Why people happy?
Yeah.
Bit of a sus pog, if I do say so myself.
Is that an imposter?
On the imposter.
When the
sus?
imposter is sus.
God. My mom is watching a Netflix series called Imposter, and every time I walk in, I'm like, "Oh, the imposter's sus." She's like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about it."
Like that. Just don't ask.
I gotta put my glasses on, guys. I'm sorry. Call me a big old nerd.
Wow.
My God,
You look
dude.
so
fucking
You look so
nerd.
nerdy,
It's so nerdy, man.
but
Damn,
yet
you look so smart.
intriguingly awesome.
These are my editing, my work glasses, because now my eyes are getting fucked up. Because for like my new job that I convinced my parents I have is I'm a YouTuber, so I stare at screens all fucking day. Now my eyes are going to shit, and Premiere Pro is
Yeah,
not
no, I
helping
feel
me.
that.
Pretty.
This is
Feeling
true.
it, though.
It's kind of pog, man. But speaking of kind of pog, let's see. Let's do a few more. Some camp counselor activities. Okay, this would be an interesting one. What record in the Guinness Book of World Records would you most likely be able to achieve?
Dude,
Oh.
have you ever seen on Snapchat, like the Guinness Book of World Records Snapchat?
You have a
There are
Snapchat?
so many of the most obscure type fucking records where it's like longest time holding a number of plates, and also you're spinning on in a circle and there's a slight breeze. It's like just random ass shit like that where it's like
Yeah.
who's trying to break this record?
That's how like so many like whenever you see those YouTube videos where it's like I got a world record. It's
I
usually
have a
like the
world
most like dumb shit like ever.
Most pencils
or
sharpened
whatever.
in 1 minute.
Yeah, like it's like most eggs broken in the span of 1 hour. Like
Most jumping jacks in a 30-second interval. Like, just really weird shit.
longest amount of time standing on one leg.
That's a pog one.
That probably is a
There's
real
definitely
thing.
a
I
record for
just
that
made
one.
that
I
up.
was gonna say,
Absolutely.
there's
I unofficially broke a world record because back in the day, since I'll take the talking conch. Back in the day, I was a big proponent of like not a lead pencil, but like you get like a regular number 2 pencil, and then you'd hold it with one hand here and one hand here, and break it over your forehead. And I would do that just as a gag, just to make people laugh. And I was like, oh, there's a Guinness World Record about this, really? And for like that entire year, I found this out in like middle school. That was my fucking life. I'm like, I'm gonna break this record unofficially. And I think the record at the time was like 16 pencils in 30 seconds. I'm like, I could do that.
Dude, you can do that.
I could do
It's
that.
very easy.
So what I did, you'll be surprised. So what I did to maximize my efficiency, I would bundle 4 pencils together and all in one, just bah, bah. And I unofficially beat the record, but no one was recording. So
Oh,
I hold that record in my heart that I beat it,
that's
but
fucking dope.
I'm not gonna count it.
Pretty cool.
So most
I bet there's so many
pencils
people
broke on
like
my
that.
forehead.
Like they've broken a record, but they didn't have a fucking like Guinness
true.
official next
Like-
to them.
like Dream.
Dude,
There's
he's
a
cheating.
clip- there's
He's
a-
cheating.
There's a clip of Dream on one of his speed runs where he goes, "Gosh, this feels like it's rigged against me or for me," and he like does an awkward laugh.
That clip must have aged pretty well. I do have to say. All right,
Yeah.
you two
Yeah.
boys, what kind of records would you break?
What kind of what?
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Records, bro. The topic of the discussion.
You cut out for a second. I didn't hear.
Sounds like fun.
If I had to, dude, if I had to break a record, probably,
The most number of
Fuck, I don't know,
bitches,
that's really hard.
bitches fucked.
Yo,
am I right,
guys.
guys?
Yo, hey,
Yeah.
you said it.
Oh,
Fucking
oh,
go.
said it.
Tom,
That's straight
that's
up,
it.
dude.
Oh,
Dang,
oh my
man.
god, this
Sex.
guy gets it.
Dude, this guy 100% gets it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's the
Yeah.
worst 30 seconds ever. My God.
That was good.
I feel like such a Chad right now. Jesus.
Dude, this is a Chad podcast right now. This is a pretty
This is totally
musical
a
Chad podcast.
This is definitely
It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Fuck it.
That could be better.
Whatever.
Jackson, did you ever answer your question?
No, I don't even know what to say. There's so many obscure.
I would- Something I would go for, and it would probably be very unhealthy for me, but I think I could do it because I have a supremely bad sleep schedule. As I think
Oh,
I
don't.
could like do like longest amount of time awake or something like that.
I could never do that.
Do you know what the
I
world
could
record
never,
is?
ever do that.
If it's really long, then I'll
Guess.
I'll never attempt
Guess
it.
how long? Just
I'd say like over a week.
11
easily.
days.
11
Holy
days.
shit! Are
11
you
days.
serious?
That's the
No
last time I
way.
checked. It's 11 days staying awake.
I've never stayed up a
That's-
whole night in my life. I've never been up like
Really?
I've never done a 24-hour. Nope. I
I've
can't
done,
do it.
I've done
I'm-
24 hours, but I think 48 is my cap.
I've done. I think I did. I gotta remember one day when I was like really young. I went to a sleepover that had like a ton of people there, and for some reason I ended up just staying up till 6 a.m. like for no reason, and I was like super young. But I think one day, like on a school night, just I said, "Fuck
That's
it, I'm
brutal,
not
dude.
gonna sleep tonight." Yeah, I said like I don't care, I'm gonna sleep. So I woke up at 8 that morning, didn't sleep the entire night, went to school, and then went to bed at like 8 p.m. the next day. So I was up for like a day and a half, and that's like the max.
That's rough. That is rough.
No, I didn't care. Like I had no reaction to it because I just told myself, I'm staying up tonight. Like I don't want to sleep.
Right.
And so I was just whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just
Good
looking
answer,
through
good
like
answer.
weird world records right now, and there's like some ones that like
Yeah.
are kind of
We should
like.
just find like some ones that like, yeah, like
There's
ones
one
that are so obscure anyone could get.
most Big Macs consumed in lifetime.
In the lifetime.
like
How do
your
you
lifetime.
calculate
How
that?
does
I guess
someone
from when someone
Keep
d-
tra- like
until someone
how,
fucking
how do they
dies.
even keep track of that? Like do they like when they're a little kid? Are they like, okay, this is my first Big Mac?
We're doing
I've
this
actually never
twice.
had a Big Mac. I've never
That's a
had a Big
shame.
Mac.
I don't
That's a
think, I don't think
shame.
I have either.
You guys are fucking. That's sad.
Every time I go to McDonald's, I either just get a McNugget or I just get like the
I get
$2
McNugget, too.
2 double cheeseburgers because they're plain and they fill you up.
This is turning into like the fast food podcast.
The longest
it's awesome.
kiss. World record. Longest kiss. 58 hours
I
and
wish that were
35
me.
minutes.
58 hours?
58 hours.
I could
God, I wish that were me.
I have
Am I
done
right,
that.
boys?
I've done that before, so.
There's a world record for most world records.
I-
I'm not even fucking with you. 200 and wait, 27,000. Wait, no.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
way. Hang on.
What?
27,000 jumping jacks done in. Am I not smart? 120 world records he holds.
Oh.
Jesus,
That's a
dude.
Chad. That's a Chad record right there. Most
That is
world
totally
records.
Would that be would that mean that he truly only has 126? because that 7th one sort of just, or the 127th one sort of just comes along
That's
with
true.
those
It comes
other.
along with the
I think we're getting a bit too
Yeah.
philosophical here. I don't want to start any debates in the
little too
comments.
nuanced.
What would happen if 2 people had 126? Then would they just both equally
it?
have 100?
Would it be
Yeah,
a
would they
half?
split it?
It'd be vacated.
Vacated.
The
It
title would
wouldn't be a
vacated
record anymore.
until someone beats it.
That's deep.
Damn, that's deep type shit.
That's
These-
crazy.
These questions are dog shit. I gotta get a new website. Fucking hell. Like, what's the
Go to
dorkiest? What's the dorkiest thing you've
awesomeicebreakers.com.
ever done? Like, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah, that's fucking
Dorky?
Like, I did my homework. Like, what? I'm wearing
Yeah, what?
glasses.
Read a book.
Read a fucking book once in a
Cringe.
while. Cringe.
I think the last time I legit like read a book for fun was like end of elementary school. I was reading the Maze Runner series and I loved it.
Yeah, I read those too. I don't think I
They
remember
were
anything
so
from them,
They're legit like actually such good books. Too bad the
Yeah, they
movies
were.
blow.
two of the
but-
movies fucking suck.
though.
They are bad.
The last book I read was How to Disappear Completely for the video. I
Oh, yeah.
You know
honestly,
what's funny about that?
Mm.
After your video you made about that, I saw this picture back from end of, or actually beginning of 2016, and the comedian Nathan Fielder, you know who that is?
yeah, I know
Made Nathan for
Fielder.
you.
Nathan for you, baby.
Yeah. So he has an Instagram post where it's a selfie of him, and he goes, "Excited for 2016." But on the back of his table, like very far back in the background, as a joke, you can see that book, How to Disappear Completely, on his table,
No
and it's
fucking
supposed to be a
way.
joke about how he's reading it.
It's a
But-
really good
but,
book, honestly. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but it is really good to know, just in case your shit goes wrong. And this is on Nathan Field's Instagram.
Yeah, it's or maybe his Twitter. I'm not sure, but it's like back in beginning of 2016 or end of 2015. And his caption just says, "Excited for 2016," and you can just see it in the back of his picture.
Literally, you are.
It's so funny. He has the best Instagram ever. And there it is.
There's the fucking
It's just
book.
right
Holy
there in the
shit.
back.
Wow, that's kind of pog,
That's
actually.
fucking funny.
That man is incredible.
Kind of
He's
based
so
in Redfield,
funny.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, just like me, I suppose.
He did it before it was cool. Before a bucket of Jake
Yeah.
on YouTube made it cool.
This is true.
All right, boys. I think this is the last question for the icebreakers for the Get to
All
Know
right.
the Boys
All right, let's
episode.
do it.
So,
All right.
I think this will be a good one. What was your favorite Halloween costume you wore?
Oh, I know this.
Go.
I have two actually. I have two answers. So
Okay.
one legit costume was I was Luigi my first grade year of elementary school, and I looked so good in that costume. I rocked it. And then
Fucking rock.
then my
man.
second answer was for this Halloween. It was very limited as to what I could do,
Right.
but around campus, I just walked around with a piece of paper taped to my chest that said costume.
Called it. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the most
That's
Luke
classic.
joke ever.
That is
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
very
say,
yeah.
that's very
joke.
you.
Yeah.
Costume. This,
But-
trying to think.
this
Yep.
is my costume.
I had one where it was like I play water polo. For those who don't know,
This guy's gay.
Big ol' L on that man's forehead.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
dude.
Did you choose?
Oh
gay
yeah,
in a
okay.
negative
So I play water
context?
polo, and one year I got like, you guys probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I had like a water polo cap. It's like shit you wear in the water. It's like
I've
like
seen
a
American
Dad,
t-shirt
yeah.
on it. And I got like a tiny little water polo ball, and I cut like a hole in it, and I sewed it to the cap, and I put like blood over my head. And I was like a
Ah.
water polo zombie.
That's kind of sick.
Oh,
actually.
that's cool.
I know.
That's
Kind
pog.
of went hard, not gonna lie, but yeah, that was my
That's sick, actually.
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
trying to think what my like best one was. I was like,
Sexy Fortnite skin.
Yeah. Sexy priest. I don't know. For like, I was like horribly obsessed with Power Rangers when I was a kid. So there was a span of like 7 Halloweens where I was a different
Oh,
Power
damn.
Ranger. For like,
Got to get through all of them.
dude, literally, my favorite was the Green Ranger. You can catch me. I think I've worn every single Green Ranger like suit that is possible.
The guy who used to own my local gym was the stunt guy for the Red Power.
That's so
Ranger
sick.
on the show.
I would love
That's
to be a
pretty cool.
stunt double for a
He was a cool
fucking.
dude.
I'd love to be a stunt double for a Power Rangers movie. I would love to be. Just to make everything full circle in my life.
They completed.
What's the coolest Halloween
Just
costume?
yeah.
I think a
Your
pretty.
your life is pretty hollow until you meet a stunt double for a Power Rangers.
No, I want to be a stunt double. Like, I think
That would be
Huh?
fucking sick.
the way for me to like end life is like, I'm gonna knock on wood just in case this happens. But if I become a Power Ranger, like if I'm casted in a Power Rangers like movie or show, I'm done. I've lived life. I've full circled it. Like
That'd be so dope.
that'd be so fucking sick.
That'd be pretty cool. Now,
Let's
if
see.
you were in that show, would you do all your stunts?
Oh
Like,
fuck
would
yeah,
you-
I do my stunts.
So
oh
you
fuck
Tom
yeah.
Cruise it? Tom Cruise it?
Absolutely, dude. I would get borderline brain damage for that fucking series, man. Like,
That's insane.
For real, I would. But my
Guys, this
best
guy's crazy.
costume- What's my best costume?
This guy's fucking insane with it.
This guy's nuts.
I was training for pro wrestling, so they might be like, "Oh yeah, he can do his own stunts. Fuck
He can
it,
do
sure."
it.
This is true. This is true.
Let's see.
This is true.
I think a really good costume I had was just a morph suit, and it was like this scary creature morph suit. And it's not like
That's pretty
any
cool.
crazy. I never balled out for Halloween or anything like that, but it
I
it
was
sits
never,
in
like,
my
huge into
head.
it, really.
It sits in my head this event from why I've like I used to have it when I had a sketch comedy channel with my friends, which is like a vlog channel. I'd wear it as a goof, but one day I was wearing it.
comedy.
Yeah, sketch comedy. I was wearing it, and in the basement we had like one of those, one of those couches like you lay back and then the feet pop up on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Like the footrest is
Yeah.
on it. So I was like sitting on I was leaning on this part of it, like sitting up on it, and then
Yeah.
my friend got up, and then all the weight was moved to the back, so the couch fell to the ground, and the leg thing kicked out and hit me in the face, and
Oh,
I
Bro.
broke my nose, and I
Oh
went
Oh my
to.
god.
I was like, oh, this doesn't feel right, and because like I couldn't breathe because like someone was like waterboarding me, but it was just blood was just covering the morph suit face, and I
Oh.
couldn't breathe. I was getting waterboarded with my own blood.
that's
Man.
that's like really gross.
I went to the bathroom and I'm like, I'm dying, and my friends are just like having a fucking ball. They're like, look at this fucking loser, and they're like laughing.
this
I'm
guy.
like, I'm actually dying, and I'm like, can you at least record it if I die?
Yeah.
And then after I was like done, they're like, can I see the footage? They filmed a different kid. They did not even film me.
Oh, bro.
They filmed someone reacting to me. They're like, oh shit, that's nasty. And I'm like, I'm dying. Help me.
It's like how when people film
Dude.
fights, they get everything but the actual fight. It's like the ground.
Yeah, it's like
Yo,
classic, like,
Yeah.
Who won? Who won? You
Oh,
decide.
have you seen that? Okay, hold on. Have you seen the video guy in the bathroom who's like filming a fight with his laptop? And, like,
He's holding his
so
laptop.
funny.
That was a really fucking funny video.
That's, I think it's
Yeah,
classic
video's
first
classic.
video.
That's red pilled. Do you see the video of the
That's
fight where
amazing.
like they bust into like a stall and the kid's taking a shit? It's really like that's like my biggest fear in life. That's why I
Oh, that
didn't
was
poop in
so
high school because I'm
Oh my
like,
gosh.
what if
Oh
someone
no,
like
dude! I never take shits at school. That's
takes a
like,
picture of me pooping? Like you can never.
I
recover
have
from
like
that.
certain spots where I'll do it that I know no one will go. There's a spot behind like the theater stage at my school that no one goes to, but it's open to the public, and I always go there
No,
because I
dude.
know no one else.
For everyone,
don't have
I'm
anything
gonna
like that.
save your life real quick. If you're scared to poop in school, go to the nurse. Say I have a stomach ache. The First
Oh.
question they will ask is, do you have to go to the bathroom? Say I don't know. Let me try. Go to the private nurse's bathroom. Say, oh, I feel a lot better. Done.
there it is.
That's
Don't you-
incredible.
Yeah.
Don't use that
That's
all the time
fucking-
though. You got to keep that
Yeah, you
like
can't use it
special
every
day.
day.
Yeah.
They'll catch you on immediately.
That's like maybe like
Yeah,
once
that's
every 2 months. So try and plan your life where like you shit at home, but like on the off day where you have like some weird ass pancakes in the morning, that'll save your life.
Yeah, that coming in clutch.
Coming in
This
clutch.
is true.
This is true.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Damn, bro.
That was a demon being
crazy.
exercised. Ooh.
So, Jake, just wondering, like, what do you know about like the crazy like worldwide like the big world of like sushi chefs? Because I know you were talking about it before.
Well, I mean, back in the day, I was really big.
Hey,
into,
shut
like-
up.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up.
Shut up!
It's not cool. Shut up.
Shut up! Just shut up! It's
Just
not
shut up, dude.
like
We're done here. Just shut up, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought.
this, dude. Fuck this.